Did you know that South Carolina produces more peaches than that great peach state of Georgia? Just a little random fact for you. And on the subject of Georgia, I'm David, and we're in Georgia, Duluth, Georgia to be exact. Now, have you ever wondered how contact lenses are made? Well, in this building behind me is a land nothing short of modern day wonders. This is the headquarters for XL Contacts. Now, let me tell you, the people back there, they don't mess around. This is one of two of XL's ISO 13485 certified manufacturing custom lens plants. Now, what else is back here? Well, let me tell you, there's two very impressive state-of-the-art robots that pump out 1,000 to 2,000 spherical gas permeable lenses each and every day. On top of that, they manufacture up to 400 custom soft lenses each and every day, and they can ship them out on the same day if you like, and they have a completely automated workflow from beginning to end. And if that's not enough, they have extended business hours just for you from 8 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and they have 25 NCLE certified consultants with a combined 325 years of experience and a killer quality assurance program. At least that's the word on the street. So we're here to check it out for ourselves. Come on, let's go. XL is a division of Wallman Optical. Wallman Optical opened its doors in 1915 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. XL started in 1978. They're an ESOP company or employee stock ownership plan, which basically means that everyone at XL has a very vested interest in the success of the company. Interestingly enough, Wallman has a total of 806 employees. 357 of those have been working there for 10 years or more. Talk about retention. Today, XL has branches all over the U.S. and even includes former competitors such as Westcon, PC Optical, Soderberg, and Ideal Optics. Now, XL is really comprised of three separate departments, and they're all very important. You got customer service, you got manufacturing, and you got quality assurance. Once again, very important and all intertwined. Now, they're very intricate, and it's a very cool process how they all work together. And right here, they've got it all down to a T. So, let's go check it out. When an order comes in, it releases a chain of impressive automation. An order is placed over the phone, fax, or online. The order contains a wealth of information, in particular, specific measurements for the custom lenses, which have about 12 or more different parameters. Now, once the order is submitted, the order gets sent over to manufacturing. Each order gets scanned into the system, and all of those 12 parameters gets placed onto a specific RFID chips, or radio frequency identification chips. More on this later, but the content lens is manufactured going through a series of processes and machines. Now, once the contact lens is finished, it goes through a quality check performed by a human person. Now, that sounds redundant, but we just want to make sure. They also go through another quality check to ensure all the correct elements are properly labeled and placed into the proper containers for final shipment. Then the contacts are shipped to a happy customer, and that is how contact lenses are manufactured in the watered-down version, of course. So this is where it all starts. The first line of defense, which is customer service, and of course, consultant Tony. No pressure here, my friend, but explain how all this process works, and you're the first guy people look to.
Well, first I'd like to point out that we have 25 NCLE certified fitting consultants with over 325 years of experience. So we are here to assist the doctor in fitting their patient. We have unique designs that doctors will call us on, and they need help to get that right fit on the patient. And that's what we do. What we really pride ourselves in is we are here from 8 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so we can help them at any point.
So you're telling me, Tony, you're here 12 and a half hours a day. Do they pay you what you're worth?
Well, sometimes I'm here 12 and a half hours a day, but that's not me. See, what we've done is we've connected all 11 of our locations across the United States through an advanced phone system. So if you call at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and that branch is closed, it will go to a Western office and they'll be able to help you.
So you're telling me when I pick up that phone, I'm not calling India?
You are not calling India.
Okay.
All 11 of our locations are in the United States, and we're always here to assist and help.
Well, sounds like a great plan. Sounds like you got everything you need lined up for that customer service.
Absolutely.
Man. All right. XL Contacts. Now that's customer service. And we're here just outside the manufacturing area. This is a pretty cool area for a lot of reasons I'm going to explain. But first, let me show you this and this. This is an RFID capsule. What does that mean? Well, I'm not sure, but they know inside, and that's the important thing. And also, this, I think it's a human hair. I don't know if I'm still holding it. Either way, when it comes to technical stuff, it's even finer than this hair in my hand. Let's go check it out. Well, we've made it here to manufacturing, and this is where all the crazy magic happens and these really cool robots are right now. So I'm here with head honcho. We call him Mr. Chuck Gregg, or Greg. Been here for 20 years working on these machines. He knows what's going on. So the bottom line is you get a call from customer service, they place an order, it comes in here. What happens?
There's several different parameters that are needed when manufacturing RGP lenses, and those are all written to the RFID chip, which is a radio frequency identification chip that's embedded into the arbors that are used here. They're then scanned throughout the process to manufacture the lens. What we've done here with the RFID chips and the robots is we've taken a lot of the human error out of it. Yeah. Back with our older systems, everyone used to hand calculate everything, and of course, you get keystroke errors and everything going on there, which is why we were able to reduce the reject rate by 50% here by using this.
Well, that's pretty fine work right there. How fine is all this equipment?
Some of the measurements that we use in manufacturing are 50 times smaller than a human hair.
50 times smaller than a human hair? You're telling me this machine can do that? And Greg, look, it looks like you've been practicing a little bit there.
Yeah, that's where we pull a hair out each time there.
Well, that's 20 years worth of testing you've been doing on this thing. Well, tell me just a little bit more about this whole process as you get the lenses out and get them where they need to go.
Well, we have over 34 different lens designs,
yeah.
And this machine here will put out 192 lenses in an 8-hour shift, which is about a 65% improvement over our current module that we had.
It's a one-stop shop with this machine.
Yes, from start to finish, 192 lenses per day with one inspector at the end there. We manufacture between 1,500 and 2,000 RGPs per day and 300 to 400 custom soft lenses per day. Our spherical RGP lenses ship the same day, and our custom specialty lenses ship within 48 hours. So you can see why having such an efficient system is pretty important to our business here.
Oh yeah, getting it in here and getting it out.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what the robot and our manufacturing is all about, Dave.
20 years with this. Well, how long have you had this baby?
This is about 1.5 years now.
Okay. You guys dating, talking?
No, not quite my type.
It's a business relationship, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, Greg, thank you so much for
Dave.
coming by. I appreciate you. Now, once the contacts are finished, they go through one of two quality checks. And then after they get packaged and inspected, guess what? Another inspection. Now, when I first heard this, I thought, man, these people got some issues with inspecting, but then I thought, well, maybe there's more to it. And so, thank goodness, I ran into a quality assurance person, and she's going to give us the lowdown and what really goes on with all this. And this is Sharon, and she runs the department here at Excel. So, what's up with all the inspections, Sharon?
After the manufacturing process, they go through a final inspection. And even after that, we have a random inspection by another quality assurance person. And that person just grabs things off after they've been inspected by our final inspector and does yet another inspection just to ensure that our inspection people aren't letting things through that shouldn't get through. And what information they learn, they use to retrain our inspectors just to ensure the best quality lenses we can put out there. And by having such a robust quality system, this helps the practitioner. If the practitioner can fit a lens in a single sitting, there's less chair time. Less chair time for our practitioners is more money, and they have fewer defective products, which means administratively they don't have to deal back and forth with the defects and shipping it back to our product returns. And for us, it makes us happy, it makes the customer happy, and if the practitioner can make that end customer happy, then we're all happy. And I think that's our goal here.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you guys really know what you're doing.
I like to think so. I like to think so. Our company has invested a lot in our quality system, and I'm very happy to say that our upper management really believes in a quality system, and they really partake in everything that's involved in it. It makes my job a lot easier.
Well, it sounds like you enjoy the inspections and you're all about the inspections.
We're all about a quality product is what we're all about.
Well, thanks, Sharon. You know, and then that sounds pretty good in theory. Now, from all the way from customer service to your area, which is quality assurance, it looks pretty good. There's a lot of inspections going on, people double checking and making sure everything's okay. But excuse me if I'm a little suspect. So why don't we get some professionals in here to get maybe a second opinion, and that would be the customers and some of the doctors that use Excel. What do you say?
I think it's a great idea.
I figured you might say that.
Okay,
so,
let's look.
Without further ado, let's roll the tape.
The worst company that I've ever dealt with.
Well, there you have it, Sharon. What I thought was a perfectly amazing company here at Excel. That theory says,
Wait a minute. Let's watch the rest of the clip here.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a second chance.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Excel is the furthest thing from the worst company that I've ever dealt with, and I think enough said. Again, just the personal aspect of their customer service, the fact that we can call and not just get an electronic voice, that we actually get a person on the other end of the phone to direct us where we need to go, I think is what it's all about for me.
Well, as a busy practitioner, it's all about performance. When vendors underperform, it affects the quality of our patient care, and it also affects our image, frankly. And patients don't recognize the difference in responsibilities between their patient or their practitioners and their vendors. So it really falls on our shoulders to perform. So the better the vendors are at providing what we need to facilitate patient care, the better off we're going to look and perform in our clinical environment. And for that reason, Excel has, on a very high and consistent level, been that vendor for me.
One of the things that stands out in my mind is years ago when I was beginning to practice and I had to do a lot of difficult gas permeable fits on keratoconus and post-RK and all kinds of interesting corneas. The consultation department was there with me from the beginning, and they made me look good.
Well, we're sorry if we misled you in the beginning. That must have been some competitor that edited that stuff together. I'm just kidding. Either way, it's a win-win situation as we look at a recap here of all that Excel is doing. The practitioner or doctor places an order over the phone, online, or via fax and gets connected with a consultant pretty quickly. Now, if all the lines are tied up in one location, the call gets automatically routed to an open line.
Thank you for calling Excel. This is Pamela.
From there, the NCLE certified consultant assists the practitioner in choosing the best methods, materials, and answers any questions about orders. Now, once the order is placed, it's kicked over to manufacturing. There, the raw material and RFID chip are paired, scanned, and moved from process to process until it's completed. Quality assurance manually inspects the lenses and sends it over to packaging. It's packaged, inspected, and shipped, arriving to a happy practitioner and ultimately a happy patient. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, and they can do all of that and ship spherical GP lenses the same day until 1 p.m. and specialty lenses within 48 hours. Well, that just about does it for us here. And thanks so much for coming along for the ride and taking the tour of the facilities here at Excel. Now, if you're ever in Atlanta, we invite you to come check out these facilities for yourself. They're a lot cooler in person. And of course, all these people here from Excel, they're pretty wonderful people, not just here, but at all the locations. So once again, thanks for coming by. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you later. Hey, can we go check out that robot thingy again? That was pretty cool. Anybody? No?